coming out to roast Bob specifically. Give it up for Rose Vineshank here. Give it up for her. Winner of Magooby's New Talent Competition. Give it up for Mr. Wayne Meningo. This is Mr. John Yeager. Like Jägermeister, yeah. John, yeah. And why are all the black people on this side? I don't understand. I just noticed that. How did you guys? Not really. Not really. I wasn't even trying to roast him. I just didn't notice him. Yeah. Wow. Wow, guys. Wow. Wow. Now, I'm sorry. Let's make it right. I'm going to be sitting here. I'm an idiot. I don't know what I'm talking about. So, right. So, because Bob's friends with a lot of black people. Surprise, right? Because he's Indian and they hate us. So it's weird. So Jelani Willis, give it up for him. He runs The Pinch on Tuesday nights. Need some comedy? Check that out. Mr. Sean Savoy over here. He also runs a show out in Columbia, Maryland at Nottingham's every other Tuesday. Miss Michelle Gray. Oh, Michelle sometimes. Sometimes it's gray. Sometimes it's dyed. Sometimes it's gray. All right. No. So Miss Sometimes, Mr. Danny Rolando. And now, for the guy we all came out for, the guy everybody loves, Mr. Doc Bob Sood.
Introducing first, a combined weight of 263 kilos.
He's my hero. Not Superman or Batman or none of those clowns. What he does is he go out and get money. You know what I mean?
Back once again, like I left side. Verbalize, shine day and night time. Get involved.
Hey, who's this guy?
I don't want to block you. Bob Sood, everybody, it's his birthday. There's some questions about how old you are. Gentleman never tells, right? So I do want to thank all these comedians for being here. My name's Candace Saunders. I'm going to be your roast master tonight. I appreciate everybody coming out. Yeah, Kurt Cobain here, everybody. Give it up. He came back from the dead just to be here for you, Bob. It's shit, Then we got Wayne Meningo. He's been around for a while. He does comedy. He does the DC Comedy Writers Group. I've actually known Wayne since he lived in a leather jacket. I remember that day. Yeah, I know. It's when the rent doesn't get paid, he's got his jacket. So we've got Mr. John Yeager here. He's here. The porn stash. Look at this guy. John runs like 30 unsuccessful shows around the DC comedy scene. They're all unsuccessful. Like, there's literally more people here tonight. So this proves to me that people actually hate you more than Bob. Bob at least got 10 people, a solid 10, Solid 10, hey, we're making it, Danny Rolando's here, in between. Yeah. I always look at him like he's like the Puerto Rican Dwayne Johnson, because the fucking eyebrow, the fucking people, do it. Do the people's eyebrows better than your jokes. Like, we know this, just do it. And, like I said, Miss Gray's here sometimes, Gray. If she dyes it, it's black. So I don't really have anything to say about her because I actually envy her. Like, I appreciate when older people are able to find love at their age, and she just got I appreciate it. I do, and I'm very happy for her. Sean Savoy's here. He's like 55 and he thinks he's 22. There's a couple psychologists here in the audience, Sean, if you want to talk to them afterwards about your problem. I always thought it was weird when a 55-year-old man lived in his mom's basement surrounded by toys. It is weird. Jolly, talk to him. Jolly's Bob's brother, by the way. He's a psychologist, and he can help you, Sean. Yeah, okay, this is the most awkward fucking roast ever, people. Come on. All right, it's so awkward. It's weird. I'm like blocking John. I don't know. And then Jelani Willis. Love this guy. I love this guy. He used to have a really bad lisp, but he worked his way through it thanks to Bob or something. But check out his comedy show, like speech impediment comedy, on Tuesdays. You know, it's awful. It's fucked up. Okay, yeah. No, I mean, I'm just happy he got rid of the lisp. Honestly, now if you can get rid of the tits, let's do that. Get rid of the tits, and I will fucking pay for your house. I don't care. Hey, Jelani, you've got the worst tits in America. Like, get rid of them. It's done. But now to the man of the hour. Let's raise a glass. The man of the hour, Mr. Indian Mullet himself. Bob, your hairstyle is fucking awful. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what's happening. I don't understand. There's not enough hair for the fucking rubber band. It's stop. Please just take it out, comb it out. Be it done. Please do it. He's like, yeah. He's got his Nautica '83 shirt on because '83 was the last time he got pussy. So he remembers that year. He carries it on with him. It's true, guys. It's not even a joke. It's fucking true. And but I love Bob. Bob's great. He's been failing at comedy for like 20 years, but he's a doctor, so he has the money to keep doing it. And I envy that. Like I would have just quit, honestly. But if you got it, do it. He is great though. I've known him since 2008. We were doing the same shitty open mics in Baltimore, and he was bombing, but everyone else was too. So we bonded over that. It was cool. But he's now like a big guy, big name doctor. He's got red fucking shoes on, red Todd shoes at that. Well, okay. Take me to sex next time you go. All right. I love Bob because he like gives comedians a chance. In all honesty, like he's like one of the only people in DC that put money in comedians' pockets, and you have to give up to that because there's so many bullshit shows that want you to sell tickets for them. Like, here, get these tickets, suck my dick, no pay, nothing, it's fine. And you don't do that, I know he looks like he does that, but I've never sucked his dick. I just want everybody to know that. I gotta put it out there. But, everyone's laughing like I really did. I did not suck his dick, okay? Quote that. Quote that. No, I didn't. I didn't suck anything. I'm fine. But no, I just, like when I first met him, I was like, what the fuck is this dude? Like, what is this? What's going on? What gimmick is this? And I know I wanted to be a part of it. Like, Bob's it's real. I love Bob. Because Bob, when we first started producing these shows together, Bob said, my only goal is to become the only Indian comic doctor ballroom dancer on the planet. And believe me, you already fucking are. You are. Nobody, he said he wanted to be the next Ken Jeong. But Bob's funnier than Ken Jeong. He actually is. So give it up for that. Bob, I love you. I'm going to bring up our next roaster. We got to clap harder than that. There's free pizza, people. Clap harder than that. This next guy come to the stage. I mistakenly forgot he was black. I don't know how I did that. I don't know. But give it up for Mr. Wayne Maniga!
How y'all doing, people? How y'all doing? One day, Candace is going to say my name right. It's Madigo. One of these days, she'll get it right. You did know that, right? No, that's all right. That's all right. Actually, it was kind of funny. I left my notebook with the Dr. Bob jokes, and I'm like, he's so easy to write for, I'll just do it on the fly. And if they're not funny, we'll just blame Dr. Bob. That's what I do. I didn't notice the haircut thing until Candace brought it up, though. Now I'm thinking, now that she mentioned with the ponytail, it kind of looks like the day disco died. Just came to me. I don't know. And I noticed that you're filming tonight. Why would you do that? Who films a failing comedy career? Years from now, you're going to be like, why did my comedy career fail? And everyone's going to say, Bob, did you see the tape? Ew. By the way, do you have to ask yourself, do y'all know how Dr. Bob came to America? Neither do we, but India is celebrating his birthday right now. They're glad he's gone. It wasn't a choice, was it, Doc? But Dr. Bob is a student of comedy. Granted, a remedial student. How many times did you fail comedy school, Dr. Bob? Lost count. He's actually driving like the comedy school short bus. Now, we all got side hustles, agreed? Everyone's got like some type of side hustle? First man I met whose side hustle is ballroom dancing. See, y'all know it, and it's true. But I mean, his mother is proud because now he can touch a woman without getting arrested. Ballroom dancing. I did have a dream. If you've ever seen Dr. Bob perform comedy, you'll see where I'm going with this dream. So I had a dream that Dr. Bob delivered a TED Talk. And it went like this. Fuck, 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 fuck. 15 minutes. Fuck. Thank you. The Dr. Bob TED Talk. Now, I can't forget about Dr. Bob's charity work. He actually created a charity called the Ballroom Rhythmless Nation. Ballroom Rhythmless Nation. No rhythm at all. Their motto is, 2 left feet never felt so good. Fine, I'll throw that one away. They're not all funny. So I did question Dr. Bob because he says he's a doctor. So I actually asked him about his credentials. I'm like, so Dr. Bob, what is it that you specialize in? And you know what he told me? A little bit of this, a little bit of that. This is what happens when you get your degree through correspondence courses. I'm just saying. But seriously, Dr. Bob, we want to thank you for all of your contributions to comedy. Because of everything that you do, you make us look good. Thank you. Happy birthday.
Wayne Meningo, everybody. Now I'm cleaning these fucking flowers up. Clean that shit up. The next roaster coming to the stage. I don't know how he knows Bob, but I don't know how Bob knows a lot of people, so I don't know. Keep it going for Danny Rolando!
All right, look at the list name is here. How you guys doing? Good, all right. Wayne Manigo's here. You see guys seeing Wayne? Looks like he's 20 minutes late for a bikers meeting or something. No, man. John Yeager's here, all right, you know. It's because they didn't have porn tonight that he could be in. That's why he's here. Yeah, all right. Candace is here, all right. How you doing, Candace? Good? Okay, you all right? All right, good. Candace is just like Chance Boy. I can't tell them apart. I don't know. She got pregnant just to get tits. That's what happened. Yeah, I'm sorry. Was I not supposed to say that? Okay. Michelle sometimes is here. Michelle sometimes, you guys. I heard this all the time, but she says, that's what I got nothing for Sean Savoy. He's got the haircut of an ex-girlfriend that looks like he's pissed off at her or something. Jelani's here because he heard it was going to be food. Then for some reason decided to bring back Michael Jackson with that jacket. I don't know. I love you, though. Even with that haircut you got on. I love you. I still do. All right. And my man Bob. Look at my man Bob. Look at my man. I met Bob years ago. I've known him for, how about 10 years or something? He's awesome, Bob. Except when he's doing comedy. But after that, he's amazing. Like when he first told me he was a doctor, I didn't believe him. I did not believe this dude was a doctor because he looks like he just got off the plane and just bought anything to put on. Like, it's like it doesn't even match. But fucking Nautica sounds something like it's American. I'm gonna wear it. But yeah, I didn't believe. I went on his Facebook page and I seen him post pictures with his white doctor's coat and stuff. I still didn't believe him because I was like, that dude's a butcher. He's not. He's not a. No, because you've seen those photos on his Facebook, right? It looks like he's a CVS pharmacy tech trying to give you a flu shot or something. On one photo, he's got this black shirt buttoned all the way up. He looks like a waiter at a Chinese restaurant or something. I don't know why he thinks he's a doctor. I don't. And it's amazing that he's a doctor because he does so many other things. He does comedy. He tries. You know, he does ballroom dancing. He travels. When the fuck are you a doctor? I mean, updating information on WebMD doesn't count, bro. That's not. This doesn't qualify you to be a doctor. He does ballroom dancing, though. And I thought it was for the art, but I realized it's not. It's so he can post pictures of himself with pretty women. That's the only reason he does it. He put them on Instagram. Except this time, the women actually looked like they were supposed to be in the photo. They want to be on it. I was like, okay, you're a doctor. I was like, all right, fine, you're a doctor. So now I go to him for advice. And I'm like, hey, Doc, Bob, you know any good doctors? And he gave me a list of doctors, and I was like, oh, wow. His name wasn't on it. Like, you're not a doctor. That dude's a doctor right there. You look like you want to play pool or something. Oh, man. I'm sorry, Doc. I love you, man. I love you. Yeah, man, Doc and I have been hanging out for years. He once asked me to help him write jokes, and we sat down, and I was speaking to him in English. He had no clue what I was talking about. Because everything I said, he didn't do. And then it wasn't funny. So I'm sorry, Doc. No, but Doc's real great. He's been a great friend all these years that I've known him in comedy. He does talk about his dick a lot, and he talks about his girlfriend a lot. He talks about his wife a lot, and I haven't seen either one of them ever. So, but happy birthday, Doc. I love you. I hope you have many more, man.
Danny Rolando, everybody. Apparently you do know him. This next roaster, I don't know how the fuck Bob knows her either, but he knows her. Him. Mr. Kurt Cobain himself. Miss Rose Vonshane!
Hey. All right. We've got a very diverse panel of roasters here. We've got Black Justin Timberlake. Or how Justin Timberlake sees himself in the mirror. We've also got Puerto Rican Hank Hill. Is it propane and propane is Cesaris? I don't even know. We've got John Yeager. He's dressed like he works at a Red Lobster. But let's get right to it. So John Yeager, that is him again. Yeager is his last name, and it is also his blood type. He's profusely drunk right now. Recently, he lost 100 pounds. Yeah. When his girlfriend left him. Candace Saunders is what we in the business like to call a yike. She carries herself like a dyke, is wearing camo literally every time I've seen you like a dyke. But apparently you're married and have a kid. That is when I say, yike. I'll let that be then. Michelle sometimes is dressed like a fetishy goth librarian today. Give it up for her. You put the Doomy in Dewey Decimal System. The question on everyone's mind is, you're sometimes gray, but could you be sometimes gay? No. I get that a lot. That's fine. Cool. So, the man of the hour, who has a great view tonight, Dr. Bob Sood. Dude, blink! If you tie that hairband any tighter, you're going to be a ballroom dancer. Dr. Bob Sood is pretty much the Tommy Wiseau of the DC comedy scene. No one knows where he came from. No one knows where his endless supply of money comes from. No one knows if he's actually Dr. Bob Sood. But we've just kind of accepted this. One time I asked him, so what are you a doctor of? And he's like, I get so drunk I don't even remember. I was like, come on, what's your PhD? He said, PhD? You must mean pretty huge dance skills. I said, Bob, you can't just practice without a license. He's like, why? The fuck? Do what I want. Like, because you're going to get Bob sued by someone. Dr. Bob Sood likes to personalize a lot of things. Last time I did one of his shows, I got a wine bottle with his face on it. I'm serious. But he also does that in his medical practice. He actually gave me the vaccine that gave me autism. Ironically, it was an autism vaccine. But I remember I came in and I was like, Bob, Dr. Bob, I've got a cold. And he's like, I've got just the thing. And he just gave me a bottle of pills with his face on it. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? And he's like, Bob Sudafed. Off-brand. Dr. Bob Sood is so into himself, he calls his own name. He calls out his own name during sex. He'll be like, yes, sued me, bitch. He asks girls to send him soods. I don't even know. But I can't even make fun of this guy because, like Candace said, I'm very aware that I look like Kurt Cobain and Amy Poehler fucked and gave birth to a Hot Topic employee. But as silly as this guy is, he's, he's a patron of the arts. Of course he's going to be eccentric. This guy put me on my first headlining gig, and that was a night I'm never going to forget, even though he has no idea who the fuck I am right now. I'm just saying, Bob, you're a great guy, and happy birthday.
Roast Vine Shake, everybody! You guys having a good time? Are you guys hungry? Is everybody hungry? There's pizza over there. I'm just going to tell you there's pizza and there's plates. Just quietly get it. I don't know, however. Just don't make a mess, right? Because then Bob will have to clean it up. So, our next roaster coming to the stage, Jelani Willis!
Keep it going for Candace August, everybody. Awesome comedian. Check out Pretty Funny Entertainment. I think it's messed up you announced the pizza on stage while I'm here. I think that's very fat-phobic. Keep it going for everybody up here. We got a lot of comedians here for you tonight. Sean Savoy. Sean Savoy loves white women so much he's transitioning to one of them. I believe it's Avril Lavigne. Keep it going. We got Michelle Sometimes here. Yeah. I used to believe the children were our future, and then I found out Michelle was a teacher. I was like, those motherfuckers are doomed. We have Danny Rolando here. Keep it going for Danny Rolando, everybody. He has more muscles than he has punchlines. It's very good. You guys can't see the shirt? Okay. Who else do we have here? Keep it going for Candace August, everybody. She is, looks like the villain from Tokyo Drift. Keep it going for all the horses who died for Candace's hair tonight. I believe it was 22 of them. Oh, we have Wayne Mango here, everybody. Keep it going for Wayne Mango. Wayne Mango teaches a comedy class, which makes as much sense as Stevie Wonder teaching a birdwatching class. We have Rose Vineshank here. Keep it going for her. She looks like she's playing a child actor in a Catch a Predator sting. And they just caught John Yeager. Keep it going for John Yeager. He's here tonight to prove that white privilege does not exist. And back to Wayne Mango. He looks like he's starting a biker gang, Sons of Carlton. But the mad hour, the reason we're all here. Keep it going for Doc Bob, everybody. He is a doctor, you know, and they say an apple a day keeps the doctor away, but Doc Bob only respects restraining orders. Doc Bob has a mullet, so the other Trump supporters know he is also white trash. I wish there were more female comedians here tonight, but they heard Doc Bob was here, so they couldn't make it. Doc Bob is a ballroom dance teacher. That's amazing, proving that immigrants really are taking the jobs Americans won't. But no, in all seriousness, Doc Bob is a great guy. He told me when he seen me recently, I've gained weight and I need to lose weight. And that is the first time I respected his opinion as a doctor. But he's also a great guy, and he's given me a lot of opportunities in comedy. Happy to have him here. Happy to be his friend. Happy birthday, Doc Bob.
Jelani Willis, everybody. And now for our next roaster, Mr. John Yeager.
Thank you, deflated Missy Elliott. She dresses terribly, yeah. That's why. Yeah, it's good. Hey, glad to be here. All right, that's so we got Bob's normal crowd here. Cool. You guys have all been anesthetized by him, obviously. That's good. How many people bought Prozac from this man? All right. Sorry about that. He's cut into your profits. Bob, you look like the fucking Bollywood version of Foghorn Leghorn. Foghorn Leghorn is a rooster cartoon character. Bollywood is a style of Indian. Okay, all right. Good crowd. Where'd Wayne Manna go? Wayne Manna was so excited they had free food here. It beats the stuff at the shelter. Am I right? That joke is funny because Wayne was homeless once. Okay, it's too deep. What are three words that Sean Savoy's girlfriend never says? All right, cool. Wayne Manick, let's start with Wayne. Wayne has a picture of himself on his shirt because that's the only way that you'll see him around town. I just hope that when Wayne wore that shirt, it was a screen print when someone dies and they memorialize them. This crowd sucks. All right, it's just funny. No one cares about each other here. It's good. I look like a fucking cruise ship director with nothing left to lose, okay? I get it. It's fine. All right, let's see. Michelle Sometimes Gray. Michelle sometimes, it shouldn't be Michelle Sometimes Gray. It should be Michelle Sometimes shows up at the show. You should know her stage name, Michelle Always Not Funny. I like that hairstyle. I'm going to call you Erica Badudu. All right, I just made that up. I like the glasses. I like the glasses, which is crazy because even with the glasses, you can't see that the audience hates you. Good to have you here. That's good. We got Jelani laughing. That's the most exercise he's had in 5 years. If I was Jelani's personal trainer, I would say you can eat the pizza if you beat this girl to it, and you just run shuttle sprints all night. It'd be great. It's good. It's I'm laughing at this. This is funny. How many people thought that they stayed dead in Thriller? Jelani's in a new zombie series called The Walking Bread. It's funny because he's fat. All right, cool. That's good. Sean Savoy's here. You're like a slightly crazier version of Odell Beckham Jr. No one here has watched sports. That's why you guys are here on a Sunday. You're friends with Bob. We're not talking about hobbies here, okay? We haven't made a lot of choices. Let's see. Sean Savoy's here. Sean smokes so much weed, he smells like Christmas in Jamaica. You have to remind Sean that he's here tonight, by the way, guys. It's glad to have you here. Glad to have you here. And I don't know if you can tell by his footwear, there's an ankle bracelet right next to it. It's cool. Danny Rolando. Danny Rolando doesn't really know Bob Sood, but he did the best drywall at Bob's house. I considered getting my whiskey neat because Danny freaked out when he heard me ask for ice. That's a good joke because of racism. Yeah? That's good. Right. Oh, who else is here? Oh, yeah. Oh, Rose Vinesheg is here. That's good. Rose, you look like a woman who would be in a movie depicting a doctor who touched them inappropriately. But again, enough about Dr. Bob Sood's browser history. You look like Rose Vinesheg. You look like a Japanese boy's fantasy and an actual lesbian's nightmare. It's good to see you grab some clothes from the set of The Fifth Element. The Fifth Element is a classic movie starring. Okay, all right. All right, let's go to the man of the hour. The man of the hour. Or we could concentrate on comics. You guys make the call. Dr. Bob said, I think you graduated med school in the same law school that Michael Cohen graduated from. It's funny because we're both terrible, guys. Okay, all right. I think you only became a doctor because they had pictures of vagina in every textbook. Bob's kind of dirty with things. A friend of mine, she's a lady, got referred to him, and he had said he was a gynecologist. And they said, Bob, can you help me out? There's something wrong with my girlfriend's vagina. And Bob said, I'll look into it.
Don't listen to them. That was funny.
Oh, no, I know. That's I like it. I still think, I don't know if you're really a doctor. Danny calls your office a malpractice. It's a motherfucking bilingual pun. Fucking DC. Come on. Mal means bad in Spanish. It's, okay, anyway. Oh, man. The only thing higher than Dr. Bob Sood's malpractice rates is Sean Savoy. Okay, connected to weed. I did say that you look like a Bollywood version of Foghorn Leghorn. That shit's funny as hell. You do look like the little kid in all the videos who dances grew up. That's all I can say. You look like a somehow less likable version of Steven Seagal. You're getting bigger, too. At first I thought you're from New Delhi. Then I thought you were from Old Delhi. I just realized you just go to all the delis. I was almost going to Calcutta that joke out. It's a geography joke. Okay, cool. I just got a text message. That a friend of mine died. But I figure that's not that bad because Bob's comedy career has never lived. Bob, I want to thank you on not booking me on anything. No, seriously, I'm very glad. I'm here because Miss Cleo needed a side hustle. Call me now. You're going to roast a doctor who might not be a doctor. That's about it. That's about all that I've got. And I just think the funniest part of tonight is when they said roasters, Jelani thought Roy Rogers. That's good. And we apologize with Jelani not having a tarp to protect you from the lisp spray in the first two rows. It's like fucking... I would say Shamu, but I don't want you saying that again. That would be... Anyway, it's good to have you. All right. That's about it. But I am honored to be here and be allowed within 500 feet of Bob Sood again. Really, he's a man, if nothing else, is persistent. A lot of people said that he'd never become a doctor. A lot of people doubted you'd become a doctor, right? Yeah. A lot of people doubted, that he'd have a successful comedy career. Those people were right. And a lot of ladies thought that 500 feet would keep him away. You just look ridiculous. Look at this. All right. The hairstyle screams haircuttery training school. And the shirt says clearance at Marshall's. But anyway, but you're wonderful. Thank you for all you do for comedy, for other people. Please lose my number. Thanks again, Bob Sood. Happy birthday.
John Yeager, everybody. That's fucked up because that's the funniest I've ever seen John Yeager be. Like, ever. I've never seen it. It's like, damn, well, you need to, like, roast Bob every day. Do that shit at every one of your shows, and you'll have that shit. So if you're the next roaster, give it up for Michelle Sometimes.
Hi, how are you all? I am not great at roasting because I find it mean. But John Yeager has inspired me. So let's start with him. Hi. Hi, how are you? It's great. And there's no particular reason why Bob has never booked you before now, except for that you're not funny. But I find that that's what happens lots of times. People who are in charge of doing shows are clearly not funny themselves. And that's why we're all here. Bob, John, and me. You are amazing, Mr. Yeager. I had all of these fat jokes, and then John lost all of this weight. And so now they're all gone. It's not really funny that he lost all of the weight because it was gone by cocaine. But it's fine. But it's fine. Actually, I am here because one of the funniest people that I know asked me to be here, Miss Candace Saunders. Give it up for her. Candace Saunders will ask me to do anything, and I'm like, sure, I'm in. Michelle, could you? Yeah, I'm in. Michelle, would you? Yep, I'm in. Time. And then I realized that she wasn't a gay lady who's super cute. She's a heterosexual lady with a baby and a man and all of those things. But still, I'm in, just in case you want to just explore. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But I actually just wrote jokes about Mr. Dr. Bob Snood. Let's give him a round of applause for his birthday. It is great. And some people who know my comedy might find it weird that I'm here, supporting Mr. Doc Bob Snood, who single-handedly started the Me Too movement in underground DC comedy. Because, I don't like things. Like, I totally embrace the whole librarian thing. I just don't like things to be gone the wrong way, okay? Because I believe much, like someone said, that the children are not our future, and I teach them, and I know that. But I try to teach them the right ways to go. But with all the politically incorrect things that come out of Doc's mouth, I'm fine with it. He's just super upfront with it. So he never has to sneak around. What he says is what is on his mind. And I admire someone who just stands solidly behind their bullshit. Like, come on. You know, I like straight out racism, straight out sexism. I will never, I mean, that's what's the best thing about the South is like people will just be racist and sexist and it's fine. It's the sneaky Northerners that are just fine. I don't know where the East Indians come into this, but I just feel like he just says what's on his mind. And I couldn't even get like really black girl sassy. You know how black girls be like, I just think it's funny how I can't even do that with him. Like when he says something really bad, I just think it's funny. I just don't think that's funny, sir. That's what I say. That's fine. Friday, I was telling jokes in a cat cafe, and today I'm telling jokes for a should-be-canceled doctor turned comedian. This is where my career is right now. He's the canceled, non-canceled Michael Richards. That's what we have right now. It's a very strange and difficult time in my life. I just feel like, I don't know, month to month, I never know what's going to happen with my body. So below my sink, I have tampons, a pregnancy test, and a depilatory to get rid of my lady beard. Like, I don't know what's going to happen day to day. And Doc Bob, he understands this. He's stop laughing. He's a real doctor, guys. He's a real doctor. And so when all of these strange things keep happening to my body, I'm like, hey, let me give some advice. Because I know he's a real doctor. But to be fully transparent, the only reason he keeps putting me on shows is to keep me from filing a lawsuit. I mean, okay. When I was telling him of all of my issues that were going on, right, in my utero section, he said, "Come on in. We're gonna figure it out." And he accidentally lost a pinky ring up in my hoo-ha. And yeah, it's pretty canaverous up there. It's pretty canaverous. And, but instead of looking for it, he just avoids lawsuit by paying me $50 for 7 minutes of jokes. And we're fine. I went in with a chest cold, came out with an East Indian mafioso ring hanging off my fallopian tubes. But that's where we are now. That's where, I guess we're even. I guess we're even now. This is like the third time. It's $150. It's fine. How do you pronounce your name?
Manigo.
Mr. White Manigo. You are a black person. And you are proud. That's great. That's how you know he's not really black, because we don't say hells yeah. That's why she forgot. She put all the black people on this side. And then it's fine. It's just the scarf. It's the scarf that throws people. The scarves and the white people and stuff. It's fine. She put you on this side, even though Sean's on the other side. That's how you know. But, once I saw Sean Savoy tonguing down the blackest of the black girls, and I'm like, see, I knew he'd come back. I knew it. She's not around anymore, though. It's fine. I don't know what that means. I don't know. We have to talk about the breakup later. Maybe he'll discuss it. I don't know. But it's wonderful to be here because see, I can't be mean for too long. Because Doc Bob Snood, actually, he's a supporter of the arts. And even though his jokes are routinely unfunny, he does not let that stop him. And I know that many of us, including John, understand that lifestyle. And but he keeps going and supporting all of us who come out and put themselves out there to tell jokes and put our lives out there for all of you. So please, clap it up, please, for Mr. Doc Snood.
Michelle sometimes, everybody. And now Mr. Light-skinned Justin Bieber himself. Give it up for Sean Savoy!
Yeah. That guy. We got an all-star panel. Rose Vineshank down there. You guys give it up for her? She was quite sensational earlier. A lot of comedians want to try to like bang Rose, and they find out that she's a lesbian, and she doesn't put out. And I try to stop him, and I try to like, dude, she doesn't put out. She doesn't even put out new material. She's not gonna be putting out a. She looks like she kidnaps herself. Actually, she is Wayne Mandingo, this Negro, whatever you want to call him. He looks like every parent's worst nightmare to every white person in this room right now. This guy right here. Yeah, but if you guys do want to learn comedy and writing, this is the guy that will lead you to this later on in life. If you guys want to join his class. We got John Yeager here. Get it for John Yeager. He does not look like a pedophile. I'm not going to even go there with that shit. You know what I'm saying? His mustache is legit, as well as his button-up is tight. You know what I'm saying? He's lost a lot of weight. I wish he'd lose his comedy career, but that's just wishful thinking at this point. Got Danny Rolando. Give it up for this guy. He's what I got for Danny Rolando? Let's see here. Yeah, I do have that. Danny Rolando. He dressed up tonight. Give it up for his workout clothes. He's where he works out, guys. This is workout casual right here that he's wearing right tonight, and he was actually bigger. I don't know. Were you bigger before or skin? Nonetheless, he's cocky and he works hard as shit in the gym. If you guys need for inspiration, this guy works hard as shit in the gym. Now, if you'd only work this hard on his jokes, then this guy would be complete. But I mean, Donald Trump's literally built a wall around his punchlines right though. This guy. He won't let us in to hear them. Okay. I know. Fair enough. Michelle, sometimes not gray, right? And you were funny one time. But I was high and fucked up, so I'm going to go with Michelle. No time's funny right here. No, we got Jelani over there. Get it for Jelani. He was funny earlier. He's going to be cast in the BET's reboot of Marvel's Fantastic Four. You guys remember the Thing from Fantastic Four? Say hello to the Thang from BET's The Thang. From I like that one myself. All right, fine. Oh yeah, what? Oh okay, all right. This is Dr. Sood. He's paying for all this shit. This is an on-off mic. Dr. Bob Sood. Get up for the man of the hour. I would like to talk about Dr. Bob Sood's comedy career. But there is nothing to talk about that right now. As I'm searching through my notes. I do appreciate that you did buy a new toupee for his birthday. Give it up for that. I didn't know you could get a toupee with bangs, but, you know, this shit's kind of hot. It's kind of hot. I don't want to say you look like a predator, but you do look like a predator. But so, he is an extraordinary dancer. Have you guys seen him dance?
No one's had the. You need a two-pace step? What'd you say? Two-step. A two-step. Bob, will you do a little two-step? Will you show? Bob. If Bob clicks his heels 3 times right now, it takes him back to the dance floor. Bob, did you want to show? No. No? Yes? Bob? No. Pete, can you play a little samba, please? Pete is right there. Pete's right there. Damn, he wanted to be. He's ghosting you live right now, Bob. He's like, nah, I'm not even here, y'all. I'm like a ghost, yo. Y'all better not put me on any kind of Instagram, Facebook, or any of that shit. I was not present for this roast. Bob's been getting into the online dating scene. You guys heard about that shit? eHarmony, all that shit. And basically, he prescribes all of his dates medicine for their drinks. And except for his wife, his wife. We'll talk about that one later. Okay. Yeah. Basically, Bob Sood, yeah, we love you. I wish one of your friends would have got you a better toupee, but this is your night. You gotta do you. You gotta do you the way you love it. And we love you. Happy birthday. Get over Bob Sood.
Sean Savoy, everybody. So this is the part where we ask if there's anyone in the audience that wants to come roast Bob. Co-workers, friends, family. Come on, brother. Get up there. Don't be scared. Every day at work. No? Get up there. No. He doesn't want to do it. Anybody else? No? Everyone's keeping their secrets to the grave. Motherfuckers are gonna. You should come in. Okay. What's your name? What's your name? Sue. Give it up for Sue, everybody!
So I work with Dr. Sood on Saturdays. He's my on-call doctor, basically. So I came on my second day of work on a Saturday. I came with a mean hangover. And my face was flushed, pale as shit. And then he was like, "Are you okay?" I said, "No, I'm not." He was like, "Okay, say no to sex." I was like, "What?" I'm like, I don't even know this man. He's talking about my sex lives already, you know? And then I was like, "No, I'm very tired. I have insomnia." And he's like, "Just say no to sex, okay? And if they have to use a condom, always use a condom." And I was like, okay, I know this. But we have a patient now, so let's get to work. And then he's like, okay. The next time I came in, I didn't have a hangover. He said, "Wow, your skin looks really good today." I said, "Yeah." I said, "No to sex."
Give it up for Sue, everybody! Make sure you delete that part of the video. No. So now for the man of the hour. No to condoms? How many kids you got? Oh, your pull-out game strong? You can learn something from him. Pull it out. Now, we're not going to end this roast talking about fucking pull-outs. We're not. Okay, now for the man of the hour. This guy has been at comedy forever. I think he's great now because I saw him back in 2008 and it was fucking garbage. It's like recycling now. You know, so it's light now. But I love this guy. Bob, I love you. I thank you for the opportunity. When I was on maternity leave, he paid me to run his shows. We did good shows. So it's like, thank you for not having me have to go to welfare. So I thank you. Give it up for Bob Sood!
I want to talk. Whoa. Whoa.
And we're out of time.
Yeah. Whoa. Thank you, first of all, for coming. I see a lot of familiar faces. And thank you for coming here. Wow, this was a tough one. Thank you, thank you. So let's start back a little. Why not? Okay, all right. Well, okay, all right. I heard you guys. All right. So where is Candace? Oh, she's here. Okay, all right. Everybody's here. All right. So I thanked everybody enough. Thank you. Now let's go back. Rose here, sitting here. Okay, look at her. Look at her. Isn't she pretty? She is so pretty that she is like a superwoman. She can have any man she wants to have. But guess what? She does not use that power. That power is only for the girls. Because she is lesbian. So all that superpower goes to fucking waste. Talk about Wayne here. Me and Wayne, we go back long time, long time. He is known as stepchild of comedy in DC. Before comedy adopted him, he was a fucking bastard. Yeah, he is the founder of DC Comedy Writers Group. And also, he is the motherfucker how to fuck a white girl. If you Google how to fuck a white girl, his picture pops up. That's Wayne. That's Wayne. I'll come to John later, okay? I'll come to him later. But let's talk about Jelani a little. Okay, Jelani runs a lot of rooms around here, and whenever I show up, he always gives me a stage time. So thank you, Jelani, thank you. You know, we fat guys, we got to take care of each other. But just a hint, he's a fat fuck. I'm just a little fat. He's a biggest. I'm just little big. So once again, thank you. Thank you. All right. Now next to him is Sean Savoy. Look at him, Sean. Look at him. Look at him. Isn't he a nice guy? All right, all right. So Sean, he is a black man. Very thin, right? And lives in his mother's basement. Plays with toys. So he is the most eligible bachelor. Boys. Sean still has not come out of the closet. But he does not mind if somebody wants to come in with him. Come in with him. Come in with him. All right. There is Michelle, sometimes Gray. There she is. Gray. I think when she talks about gray, it mostly about her hair. Because her comedy is fairly blue. Yeah, very blue. She is like a house of profanity. She has never ever met a motherfucker who she can say no to. Look at me. Even me, one of these days, gonna get lucky with her. Danny. Here she is. He's the most Latino guy I know. He knocks up President Trump all the time. But guess what? He's a closet President Trump supporter. You guys know for last few days he was missing. He was nowhere to be found. I know where this guy was. He was in Texas in his pickup truck and a ladder building the fucking wall. Yeah, that's exactly where he was. Yeah. He is a fucking Puerto Rican or Mexican, something, I don't know. Mexican, probably, right? Yeah. He cannot say no to cash. Especially if it is off the books. Look at him. Yeah. Whoa. Here comes John Yeager. Okay? John is the comedy promoter of this area. How many times I told him, make me a star? He says, no. Make me a star? No. Last time I said, make me a star. He said, fuck no. What can I do? I tried my best, right? Okay, that's about John, because I still have a chance. He may make me a star one of these days. All right.
Subtitles provided during his set.
All right. Here comes our roast master, Candace Saunders. Give her a big hand. Big hand. Yeah. That's Candace. That is Candace. She is something. Yeah, she calls me her sugar daddy. Yep. And last week, when she took care of me with her mouth, I bought her a house. It is 1995. Very beautiful dollhouse. It has no doors, has fucking crayon marks on it, but it is nothing which a little 409 cannot wash it away. So please enjoy the fucking house. Thank you everybody for coming here. I really appreciate my brother. He comes all the way from Bel Air, Maryland. My another brother there, he comes all the way from Philadelphia, right? My neighbors are here too. And thank you. And my half fucking brother is here too somewhere. Okay. And my flower girls. There they are. Yeah. Thank you. And Dr. Mack in the back over there. Great, Dr. Mack. Thank you. And his very beautiful wife. Boy, she is pretty. And I like your hair too. Right. Okay. Thank you.
Bob Sood, everybody! So it's his birthday, you know, so we got to do what we do and sing happy birthday to Bob Sood. You're way too early. You're way too early. You're coming in hot. You're coming in way too hot. Okay. Like, let this shit be over. Fuck it. Let's start this shit now. I'm done. I know, it's almost over. Tell him if you're late tomorrow, it's not your fucking fault. So it's fine. It's not her fault. She should come in at 12. We don't have a candle because Indian budgets don't allow for it. So we have a lighter. Okay, ready? Everybody. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Fuck you. Happy birthday, dear Bob. Bob fucking Sood. Happy birthday to you. Now blow out the lighter, motherfucker. Blow the lighter out. Oh, whoa. Yes. Trick candle, yes. Thank you all for coming out to the roast of Bob Sood, MD. This guy's throwing it in his face. Whoa. No. I'm not doing that. No. I told you, this shirt commemorates the last time he got pussy. I'm not going to ruin it. Okay? There is cupcakes. There might be 2 pieces of pizza over there because you motherfuckers are greedy. But there's definitely cupcakes over there. Thank you, Bob. Thank you for all you do from the community. I love you. Everybody, I love you. Thank you all for coming out. One more time for Bob Sood, everybody!
Everybody, half off copays if you came here. Proof of purchase, half off copays.
Happy birthday from your boy Sean Savoy, chilling out with the crew. Woo.
Bob, I love you. You kept me from going full-on welfare when I had my son, and I appreciate you for that forever. You're fucking funny, but like he said, get a fucking haircut.
Hey, Rolando, man. I can't rap, but hey, happy birthday, Bob. Thanks for having me out, man. Love you, man. You're the best. You're the best.
Danny, Ice is coming.
Oh my God, Ice is right there. Shit. Get out of here, man.